Welcome back. Well, South Africa's culinary queen, Siba Mtongana, continues to shine on the global stage. She's now been named one of the top 20 Trailblazers at this year's Canadian Global Awards, recognizing her for her bold culinary talent, global influence, and trailblazing work. In fact, she joins us now from Cape Town this afternoon to celebrate with you. Siba, good afternoon and congratulations. We even said it. You are our culinary queen.
Yay! Thank you. I'm so excited. It's a very big milestone, so very excited. Thank you for having me on the show.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to have you. Tell us more about these Canadian Global Awards. How important were they for you?
They are quite important because it's an international recognition, and it is not something I have applied for. It was not something that was on my radar. They do the research, they do all the internal comms or research on their own, and out of their own findings, they come up with who they think is a trailblazer globally in the world, according to different countries and categories. And it spans, it's not just food or hospitality related, it spans across education, IT, tech, and health, etc. So this is a huge honor because it's not just in my industry, but it's something that's also outside of my industry. So hoop hoop to South Africa.
Yeah, and it's always wonderful to be recognized by your peers, right?
Definitely is. Yeah, very excited.
Siba, tell us about your background. I want to get to your restaurant, your fine dining restaurant in a moment, but for you, it's not merely about cooking good food. You have a background in culinary, in food science.
Yes, so I have a bachelor's degree in food science and nutrition, and that's where my culinary arts were enhanced and grown. I did that for 4 years down in Cape Town, and after that I was a lecturer for about 2 years before I decided to go into industry. I got headhunted by Drum Magazine, where they took me under their wing for about 5 years as a food editor. After that, I got an opportunity to be with the Food Network, which the show in which I had was Siba's Table, which is in over 100, currently 150 countries globally. And it was there that my show really grew and my name really grew to be what I am today. It really was such a great platform to be part of. I've been with the network for 10 plus years and have been working with them and have had the opportunity to travel the world. And in my travels, I realized that there isn't a lot of Africa on a plate. Wherever I go, whether it's in our pantries or in a plate, wherever I go elsewhere in the world, we'll eat food from different countries and different spaces in the world. And that's where I thought, as much as I love media, as much as I love television, I have to go back to the drawing board and go back to my original plans of what I wanted to be. I didn't just become a chef because I necessarily wanted media and television work. I did it because I wanted to have operations and to expand the African experience globally. So that's when I then opened up my first restaurant, which is a fine dining restaurant down in Cape Town, called Siba the Restaurant. We have since had a second restaurant called the Siba Deli, which is inside the Time Art Market, and we're working on a third operation in Cape Town too, and so excited that we'll be expanding beyond the Cape.
Well, I mean, fair to say that Johannesburg feels a bit left out.
I know, and to be fair, I need to give that a little bit of an explanation. I'm a mother of 4 kids. I'm a wife and a mom of 4 kids, and the time in which I had my operations was a time in which my children were still quite young. So I really needed to make a decision of having to it's not pause per se, but slow down on growth in order to make sure that I'm there for my children. My kids have grown in a place where I feel I will not have the mom guilt to expand. further. So it was a very calculated risk not to extend to Joburg because I am based in Cape Town, and we don't want to just put restaurants for the sake of expansion. We really want to make sure that they speak to what the brand values are, and we do understand our market is a discerning market. It's a market that has eaten in many different spaces, and therefore they know what is Siba and they know what is not. So we've taken a calculated risk to slow down a little bit of expansion, particularly outside of Cape Town, in order for me to be able to really continue with excellence and not drop the standards because I'm growing too fast too quickly without managing the operations, which are dire to the business. So Joburg, I see you and I'm coming.
Well, okay, before we let you go, Siba the restaurant, a fine dining establishment, tell us about your favorite plate there.
Oh, my favorite plate is the samp risotto. It's a mushroom and samp risotto, and it's a recipe I created because I wanted to celebrate my heritage. It is served with a beautiful beef medallion with pesto butter, as well as beautiful greens in it. It's a heartwarming plate, but yet it is high and elevated enough that which speaks to fine dining. In actual fact, majority of people, when I say samp risotto, they almost say no at first, and I always say try it, and then once they have it, they're like, oh my gosh, we didn't know that samp could taste this beautiful and this great. And that's what I do. I elevate our food to international standards so that those who grow up with it can look at it with a different eye and appreciation, and those who haven't tried it can enjoy it and be like, where has this ingredient been all my life?
Sounds amazing. I wish Uber Eats could bring us a plate from Cape Town to Johannesburg. Siba, congratulations once again, named one of the top 20 global trailblazers at the Canadian Global Awards 2025.